Hello everyone to another Catan video. So I am in the fourth position. This looks like it might be a difficult game for me. So I believe something like 693, 8410 and maybe 843 or 6411 will be taken early on. So I might be left with something like, yeah, so as expected, uh, pink here goes for 693. And I believe purple will go for maybe 834 or 8410. So as I was saying, I might have to go for something like 9510 and then maybe 61112 or maybe 6511 would be slightly better. And then I will have to build on the 3:1 port and on the wood port. So seems possible. Yeah. Could be a decent game, but that is all based on the predictions that I have made. I will be playing a game without any ore. Wow. So purple here goes for 5 9 10 themselves. And now red would go for one of the tiles, 8 ore tile, maybe 8 4 10 or 8 3 4. I will be able to go for something like 6 3 4 and 9 4 11 or maybe red is taking quite some time to decide what they want to do as well. So wow, I'm surprised with these placements. Uh, Seems like I will be able to get something like 834, 834 set up here. Although my numbers are repeating, this will be like a strong feast or famine game. The other option I have is 6411 and 834. I can't go for 8410 is because I will have no wheat production if I go for I can go for 834 and 8410. Although I start with no wood and my numbers aren't too diverse, but I will be able to, most likely I'll be able to get the sheep port. And I will also be able to get the 3:1 port. So maybe I will go for that setup. Here I will be pointing to the left. I will take a risk by pointing to the left is because I believe either purple or red might want to get the 8-3 spot for themselves. But pointing to the right isn't too helpful to me. I mean, I can get to the 10-3:1 port, but I will be able to get to the 8-3:1 port anyway. I don't think so I will have any competition for that spot. I would rather want to get the sheep port. And if this spot is left open, that is a huge if, but if it is left open, that would be a decent spot for me as well. So I start this game uh, without any wood production and very little wheat production, but I might be able to get a strong setup later on in the game. So here purple can go for 6-4-11. Yeah, purple does go for 6-4-11. I don't think purple is too keen on going towards the sheep port because they don't produce a lot of sheep. And I believe that's why they might point to the left. Okay, they are still pointing upwards. Going to the sheep port in any case helps them increase their overproduction. So that is a fine option. And I think pink will go for 6-3-11. They can go for 8-3 and then build on the ore port. That is also a very valid option. 6-3-11 doesn't help them much. It's too much of wood production without any decent port. They will not have any 3:1 port uh, or the wood port. So based on that, I think pink will go for 8-3 now, especially because they are going towards they will be able to build towards the ore port. Increasing the ore production wouldn't be a bad idea. Pink can also go for something like 8-10 or 5-10 and start with a port in hand. 8-10 wouldn't be a bad option either. They will be having a 3:1 port along with, yeah, does go for 8-10 to increase their sheep production. I'm happy that they're pointing to the left, so that because they build on 5-10, uh, I will be able to get the 3:1 port on the 8 sheep tile. And in the first place, I would want to get the sheep port on the 4 ore tile. Purple did start with a road in hand, so let's see where they want to build. Okay, so purple and I will be fighting for the sheep port. I would love to roll a 7 here, and I do roll a 7, so that's pretty good. And I will block purple on the wood because they have a brick in hand and I get an ore from them. Not something that I'm looking for, so let me see if I can get a trade. I would accept a wheat or a wood. Both of them are fine trades for me at this point. Seems like nobody wants to trade at this early in the game. So unfortunate that I got a wood, got an ore from purple. I would have liked to get a brick or a wheat. Yeah, I think pink can block and steal from purple. Yeah, does do that. So that's good for me. In the long run, that would help me get to the sheep port. And now purple will surely block the 8 sheep and steal from me. Or they can try blocking the 9 ore, but I think purple should be targeting me because the two of us are fighting for the same spot. So these early 7s are, let's see if I roll a 7 again, that would be nice. Instead I roll a 6. So most likely purple does have a brick in hand and they will be able to build another road and block me off completely. So let's see if I can get a wood. I don't have a brick. I mean, I have a brick, but I don't have a brick that I can give away just yet. Let me see if I can get a brick from someone. And the fact that red isn't responding to trades is also a little... Okay, both of them are looking for a brick and asking for a wood. I can't help them on that front at all. So looks like purple will be able to get the sheep port. If pink asks for a brick, I can't do much and I just have to end my turn there. Thus play the knight. And this time it targets purple, but I would, targets red. I would have liked if they targeted purple further. Yeah, unfortunately, purple keeps rolling sevens. I'm pretty sure they'll be blocking the 8 sheep again and stealing from me. Yeah, and they steal the brick, so we'll be able to build a road. Yeah, and block me. That isn't the end of the game for me. I still can go to the 3:1 port. It's just a little more difficult than it was before, but it's still a possible option for me. Yeah, nobody wants a sheep. So at this point, I'll just hold on to these cards. So the sheep port was very important for me, but I think I would want a few threes to roll as well. And the ideal scenario would be three threes rolling this game. In the next three chance, I'll be able to get a city and a dev card in that case. But that's just the ideal scenario. I'm happy that 8 keeps on rolling. At least I can do a 4:1. I will accept this trade. That does give me a city if I want to do that. Red gets a city as well, but I am okay with that for now. 10 rolls, that gives me extra sheep. Let's see if anybody wants it. I can get 2 dev cards. Let's see if this trade goes through. I will be more than happy to accept it and build a road on the 3:1 tile. Yeah, pink is slow to respond. Not sure what they want here. Maybe I can even offer a 2:1. I know it's a very expensive trade for me, but I don't have much of an option. Yeah, looks like that trade isn't going to go through. So at this point, I will just get a city and hold on to these cards. And 9 rolls, that gives another brick to purple. So purple can now surely build another road and cut me off from the 3:1 port as well. Which would be unfortunate, but yeah, and with that trade, I think that seems all the more likely now. Let's see what purple decides to do. Gets a dev card. Because purple got a dev card, I think they are building another road and cutting me off. Yeah, that is exactly what purple does there. So a 7 is rolled. I'm pretty sure I get targeted by red now just because I have a city. Okay, targets purple, I'm completely fine with that. Another 9 rolls here. Let's see if anybody still wants a sheep. If not, I'll just have to end my turn. So purple having better wood and brick production as compared to me has been a little detrimental to my game plan. I still have the option of getting to the 3:1 port. Wants a wheat, I don't have any. So then, so the 3:1 port on the 10 tile is still an option for me, but I'm not sure how feasible it would be. I mean, purple can still cut me off on that spot as well, and that would just mean uh, me having to waste a lot of my cards. If I'm able to get a dev card, so if a 3 rolls, I'll be more than, well, be very, very happy. I'll be able to get 2 dev cards, and getting 2 dev cards would be, if I get a road building or a year of plenty, would be very, very strong. Yeah, so these 9s are very strong for red as well. I think red will be able to get another city, or should be able to get another city, I believe. Let's see, they just did a 4:1, converted their ore into a wheat. So if a 7 rolls, I think I will have to block the 5 wheat now. 7 does roll. Uh, so yeah, I mean, pink loses 4 cards, and then I will be blocking the 5 wheat, and I will steal from purple for sure. Purple has been a bane for me. I mean, has blocked me on both my setup spots. So I'll continue targeting purple. I'll just get a dev card for now. Hopefully it's a road building. Okay, it's a knight. Not the best card. I mean, at this point, Year of Plenty and road building are very, very strong for me. So is a monopoly, but yeah, knight isn't bad per se, but yeah. So I will be able to get 2 more dev cards on my turn. So that would be pretty good. Yeah, so these 9s have been rolling quite a lot now. So far, no 4s have rolled, but these 8s have been very good for me early on in the game. Red gets a couple of dev cards. I don't mind that at all. As I say, the 4 does roll. So I can get a city here, but rather I would still try and get 2 dev cards. I get a knight and a monopoly. Okay, monopoly isn't the worst case for me. That's pretty strong card. And I believe with so much ore and wood being produced, it would be good to play a monopoly on one of those numbers or one of those resources. So yeah, at this point I will still end my turn. I would love if 3s and 8s keep on rolling throughout the game. So yeah, I mean 8s keep on rolling, so that's good. I do benefit a lot with these 8s. So most likely purple does not have a knight because they haven't played the dev card there. I will ask for a vote. I don't want a break anymore. I have a couple in hand. Red should be playing a knight now and blocking the 8 wheat. Okay, and continues targeting purple, so that's completely fine by me. Um, I will roll the die first and then play the knight, because if I play the knight before rolling the die and steal one card, I will be on 8. So if I do roll a 7, that would mean I will have to give up 4 cards. A 8 does roll, that's completely fine. And I will continue targeting. At this point, I think I will target red, and that was a good block. I mean, good steal from me. I will be able to get another dev card at this point. Actually, I can get a city, and I think I will go for a city at just yet, because now uh, 8s and 4s become a lot more strong for me. The 5 being blocked is also good. Both purple and red lose a wheat. I am not too worried about pink just yet, uh, but pink is also in a very strong position. Yeah, and if pink gets a city, they would be very, very strong. That's the first 11 of the game. Let's see how it affects so far. 7 is rolled. Yeah, now I think should block me, because I already have 2 cities and 2 dev cards that I haven't played. Yeah, continues targeting purple. I am completely fine with that. And at this point, I will again play my knight. And I will actually now steal from pink. I do get an ore. And another 8 rolls here. So not sure what I should be doing with the cards I have in hand. Let's see if anybody wants a sheep or a ore. They are offering a brick in return. I would want a wood, not a brick for sure. Maybe I can take an ore and do a 4:1. That is also a valid option. Seems like none of these trades are going through. So in that case, I'll just do a 4:1 and build towards the 3:1 port now. I know it's a huge risk that I'm taking, but I think it's a worthwhile risk for me to make further progress in the game. That is exactly what I would want to do. So red losing 4 cards is pretty good for me. Unfortunately, my brick gets blocked and brick gets stolen at the same time. Wouldn't have had an issue if sheep got stolen. Yeah, and another 7, so now red would target me. I believe that's the plan. Maybe can block the 8 sheep and target pink. That is also valid. Okay, blocks the 8 sheep and steals from me. I immediately roll a 7, so that's pretty fine. And at this point, I will target red again. I do get a sheep, not what I was looking for, but that's fine. So I again block purple and red on the 5 wheat. I am a little worried about the dev card that purple has. If they have a road building or something, they can still continue block me. But that's a risk that I have to take. Four does roll, so I can actually play a monopoly on ore if red doesn't make use of it. So both purple, sorry, yeah, both purple and pink have at least an ore in hand. 10 rolls. Not sure what I can do here. Let me see if anybody wants an ore, and then if I play a monopoly on ore, that is possible. Okay, let's see if somebody wants. I would want to get a wood or a wheat. I can do a 4:1 at this point and just convert and build a road and end my turn here. So another 4 rolls here. Let's see what I can do. I will accept this trade. I don't mind getting that. But yeah, pink accepts that with purple and not what I was wanting there. That would have given me the wood that I don't produce. And I now am a little worried that purple might cut me off. So 3 hasn't rolled in quite some time. So I don't think anybody has the wheat. Yeah, so purple does build a settlement on the 3:1 tile. And I'm happy that they didn't cut me off just yet. But that is still possible. So a 6 roll, that does give quite a lot of wood in the game. I don't think so anybody would accept it. I mean, I can accept it for sure, but I am planning to play a Monopoly. Wow, the other way around, I mean, red plays a Monopoly on wood. So now surely I cannot play the Monopoly. Red would make use of all the wood. Another 10 rolls here. So let's see if I can get a wood with from pink. Yeah, seems like pink isn't willing to accept that trade. Yeah. Although red did play a monopoly just now, I think I will still play a monopoly on wood. I don't seems like that's the only option I have. I can I get two settlements this turn? Yeah, I think I should be able to get two settlements this turn. So now I will be able to cut off pink as well. So my monopoly was much better than or much more useful to me than the monopoly red played. So I was able to steal two woods from pink and four from red. And now I have a 3:1 port as well as a brick port. I'm already on 6 points, so I can get the largest army as well because uh, I have played two knights, so I need another knight here. So unfortunately, my 8 gets blocked and red rolls an 8, but I will still be able to get another dev card here. 3 rolls, that's pretty strong for me. I should be able to get 3 dev cards now. I'll just get one first. I get a year of plenty, that's fine. So now I will go for 2 more. I get a victory point, that's good as well. I hope I get a knight. I do get a knight, so in the next chance I should be able to play the knight and get the largest army. Another 3 rolls, that's good for me. So all I need to do is build one road this turn and play the knight, and that would just be GG. So 8 rolls, so that means I will be able to get the longest road. Okay, seems like purple goes for the longest road, but I'm completely fine with that because on my turn I should still be able to get a city and get the largest army, and that would mean a victory for me. So let me just roll the die here. I roll a 5, that doesn't affect me in any case, and then get a city that puts me on 8 points, and now I'll just play my knight and win the game. So a pretty good game for me. The 8s and 3s were very strong. Uh, yeah, and 8 did roll quite a lot. 5 also rolled quite a bit, but I believe 5 wheat was blocked for a very long time throughout the game. Uh, and the 3s also did help me later on in the end. 10 was also a good roll for me. So yeah, I mean 4s. So yeah, I mean my rolls were pretty strong. 6 rolled only twice this entire game. And I didn't care about 6 absolutely in any way. Uh, Getting the monopoly was pretty strong. I think Red made a mistake holding on to 4 woods in hand, but they didn't anticipate me having a monopoly and me getting a 3:1 port and then using the 3:1 port to get another road settlement in that same turn was a very good move. So yeah, that's it for now in this game. Let's see the ELO board. I was targeted. I mean, early on, red targeted purple quite a bit. So I believe if I was targeted a little bit more, I would have had a slightly difficult game than what I have right now. Purple did try to cut me off on all fronts, but I was luckily able to. I mean, the rolls were very good for me. Rolling all the 8s and 3s helped me get actually 8s and 10s helped me get the dev cards that I wanted, which helped me win the game. So I'm back to about 1300 elo, which is pretty good. And at 633, hopefully I'll continue to rise. Um, Feels like a very strong win, especially after the silly mistake that I made in yesterday's video. Please do check that out if you want to see how my trade in the end affected me to lose the game. Do subscribe to my channel and feel free to write anything that you want in the comments about this video or any suggestions that you have for my channel. Bye for now and see you again in the next video.